Fellow Americans, if you have children in the room, get them out, okay? Because this shit could get really, really ugly. Thank you so much. All right. Good evening. I'm Roger Moore. What the hell is going on? Man, what a day. I did not want to do this today. Oh, I missed yesterday, so I had to. It's like, all right, I know. Get this crap out of my way. Good evening, I'm Michael Clive, the world's greatest, most, what do you call it? What is it? Well, I do a lot of impressions, and Trump is one of them, and I do the best Trump in the world, okay, folks? The most authentic Trump, that's what we say. The most authentic Trump in the world, and believe me, that I can tell you. So, yeah. Anyway, on this show, we read Trump's tweets in Trump's voice. It's kind of fun. We also talk a lot of other stuff, news, politics, entertainment news. Bunch of fools. And, we don't deal with right or left. We deal here with common sense. And seems lately the left don't know what common sense is, so we end up talking about a lot of other people. So, that's not funny. Get this shit out of the way. Good Lord. So, yeah, let's get on to reading the tweets. All right, let's just get into this first. Let's see what I've been doing. Okay, what do we got? So, busy week, busy weekend. What we have the hurricane, then the pastor released, and then we had what else happened? The vote thing's coming up. We had the Kanye thingy. Bloody hell. So this was the other day, and he was talking about this. It was well, this is before he came home, so it was working very hard on Pastor Brunson. And so nice. Everyone wants Ivanka Trump to be the United States ambassador, United Nations ambassador. She would be incredible, okay? And I'm not just saying that because I'm her father, okay? Yeah, but I can already hear the chants of nepotism. Oh, are you kidding? No way. He couldn't even, not a chance. They'd never let him get away with that. We have great people that want the job, and they're going to get it. She's not. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. Why? Who said that? I wasn't one of the people who said that. Everyone wants. I'm part of everyone, and I didn't say that. I'm just saying, Trump. All right. My thoughts and prayers are with Pastor Brunson, and we hope to have him safely back home soon. Pastor Brunson just released. Will be home soon. It's incredible, folks. I did it again. See? If it were Obama, he'd be sitting there for another 25 years. Believe me, that I can tell you. I actually believe that. Register to vote. Register to vote. Don't forget to register to vote, okay? They're doing it, so you better do it too. Oh, my God, yeah. I do think that the Democrats are going to get pounded in November. Because if they have to, I mean, there can't be this level of stupidity within American citizens. There just can't be. The only reason that I think the only reason Republicans would lose in November, based on all we've been seeing for the past year and a half, the policies, the common sense, people say Trump's offensive, but usually he's just reacting to the stupid shit that's said to him. He's going, fuck you guys. It's basically what he's doing. So, I mean, this is crazy. So, and all the protesting, all the nasty protesting, the violence, the spitting, the throwing drinks, the ripping off of hats, taking people's signs in protest. These are all people on the left. So I think it's kind of, it would be interesting if this November there are actually that many unhinged people who feel that way, that this is the way the country should be run. I mean, that's how I look at it. You got to be some kind of stupid. Oh, yes, I want to vote like Macy Hirono. She is so fucking stupid. That's how I want to vote. Yes, these people must be believed. They must be believed. Dumb. This woman is so stupid. My God, how does she even figure out what side of the bed to get out of every day? I'm going to get out on this side. This is the side I will get out on. However, this side over here, it must be believed. That's stupidity. I can't believe there would be that many stupid people in this country that would vote for Democrats, because that's what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with a whole government that's going to run you like you've seen these people running everybody else, or trying to, right? Mesa Hirono, what's the other, Gillibrand, Booker, all these people with these crazy, stupid, wacko ideas, who basically want to tell you to sit down and shut up. They want to tell others. And when other people are out there protesting and getting in your face and trying to bang on and scratch on the door of the frickin' Supreme Court and get in and burn flags and chase people down and beat them up, none of these Democrats have denounced any of that. Can you imagine? Just think about, that's what you'd be voting for if you put Democrats in. Don't vote for Democrats just because our family's Democrats. Don't do that. That's stupid. It's very ignorant. It's very ignorant. It's like these people who say, oh, the wall. We want the wall. No wall. They'll go, no wall. Should be open. Let people come in. Well, first of all, you wouldn't do that in your house. Huh? Well, that's different. Yeah, it's different because it's a little bit fucking bigger. That's what it is. The country's a little bit bigger. That's how it's different. These people are dumb. Open the, oh, no wall, no wall. Stupid, I mean, really ignorant desires like this can not only ruin people's lives, they can ruin a whole country. If we'd have been doing this whole no wall thing, no borders, open borders, everybody walk through, if that was the case for the past 50 or 60 years, this country would already be a shithole. It would already be a shithole, folks, that I can tell you. It would already be a shithole. Nobody would want to come here. Every city in our country would be already overrun, and it would look like the streets of San Francisco. Not the TV show. Not you know, with the needles and the shit all over the place, you know, and the homelessness and the that's what it would already look like. Nobody would want to come here. America wouldn't be great. It would just be some bleh. We'd be out of money because everybody would be begging for all this free stuff, and the Democrats would be handing it out, and they go, uh-oh, we ran out of money. Who do we steal from now? And these people who talk about this free healthcare shit, this single payer, whatever it is, you know, they forget the fact all these little teeny tiny countries that do that, they don't have other bills to pay. They don't have, like, military expenses because, guess what? We do it for them, folks. We do it for them. They don't have to pay for that shit. Wouldn't that be nice? So, essentially, the people who have free health care, most of these nations that have free health, don't have much of a military. Britain's health care is another matter. They're in a mess of their own. You know, I mean, my mother came from there. And, you know, that's there's good to it and there's bad to it. But a lot of people end up waiting and waiting. There's all kinds of good stories. It's like, oh, I didn't have a problem. Oh, I loved it. It was wonderful. I had no problems at all. But it's the stories. Things can't be avoided when you have free care like that. I mean, look at our own Veterans Association, how it was run. In America, for decades, it was run like that. Like shit, people died waiting to get fucking care. So, I mean, if that's what you want, go for it. Okay, folks? All right. So, here we go. I digress. Let's get back to the tweets. People have no idea how hard Hurricane Michael has hit the great state of Georgia. I will be visiting both Florida and Georgia early next week. We are working very hard on every area and every state that was hit. We are with you. And from what I hear, what I see, they're doing a great job. It's just amazing to see the destruction at that Mexico beach. Did you see that? Whew. Oh, is this it? Yeah, look at this. This is Mexico Beach. That was horrible. Yikes. You know, I've lived through a couple of those, and it's just brutal. You know, when you leave, you don't know what you're going to come home to. And you have these thoughts and visions of your shit just scattered to the wind. Some of it, ruined, wet. Some of it you'll never find. And just so you're very thankful when you're able to come home and nothing happened. But this shit is just it's unpredictable. It's about as unpredictable as a stupid Democrat. You don't know. Yee. So our thoughts are with those people in Florida and everywhere else. That's a horrible thing to go through. Yes, we have this. Yes, happy 243rd birthday to our great U.S. Navy. Forged by the sea, folks. Believe me. You know what that means? It means there's forging in the sea. Something. Forged by the sea. Our military is a terrific outfit. They're grade A people, let me tell you. And without them, we'd be in a lot of trouble, that I can tell you. Pastor Andrew Brunson, released by Turkey, will be with me in the Oval Office at 2:30. Okay, we saw that. Did you see it? It was great. It was amazing. What a wonderful guy. What a thankful guy. He comes from the Turks do all this shit to him, and then they go, so what do you think about Turkey? Trump goes, I suppose you're not going to be going back there anytime soon. And he goes, yeah, he says, we will. He says, I love the Turkish people. He said, the Turkish people are wonderful. And, so, which is the proper way to behave. You don't just hate a whole race of people because of something 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 50 or 100 or 200 did. To gang up on you, you can't do that. Unlike the Democrats, they do that, right? Oh, white people this, white people that, and these dickwads. This is fucking like Snoop Dogg and these lowlifes. Oh yeah, white people need white. Oh, I'm sorry. The rest of us are trying to work to end racism. You go ahead, have fun. Duh. So I had an idea we should take like all these disrespectful people, the rappers and everybody else who thinks that racism is okay just because they're black, and we'll put them on an island and we'll let them govern themselves and watch the disarray. We'll put up cameras and we'll watch the whole thing. Oh, that'd be good reality show. That'd be great. Oh, look, more shootings. Oh, no, who'd have thought? All right. I mean, seriously, you can't. What are you doing? Let it go. Good Lord. And this shit that CNN and MSNBC, they're saying on TV about the Kanye thing, the language they're using, they're calling him a token Negro, and whew, it's just nuts. I mean, if you're not aware of this, you might want to tune in because that's what's happening. That's your party, Democrats. That's your party. You know what they'd say if Republicans did that, but Republicans and conservatives, they don't do those sorts of things, okay? They're just, what is the word? They're too, mature? Yeah, that's it. They're too mature. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. I mean, most of the people like you see showed up with these stupid protesters on the left. I mean, they just look stupid. They really don't look like they're too capable of anything. And that's not a good look for a party. I hate to tell you, folks, it's not a good look. But it was funny when, so the guy, the Andrew Brunson, he's sitting in the White House and Trump's talking to him. Here, right here. And so he wants to give a prayer to Trump. He's like, hey, let me give you a prayer. So he gets on his knee and he says, wait, no knees in the White House now. And he says, he starts praying and he says, oh, dear Lord, it's a really nice prayer. But one thing he said I thought was funny, and I thought the CNN and MSNBC will be going crazy about, was he said, dear Lord, please, bless the president, bless President Trump with the supernatural wisdom. I thought they would love that, right? CNN will be going, supernatural. Well, supernatural. Now we have super president, so he's going to be a superhero, huh? Oh, these freaking idiots. Okay? Give it a rest. Give it a break, will you? I'm going to wipe you guys out. You're done. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, here we go. Highly respected Congressman Keith Rothfuss, Republican in Pennsylvania, is fighting the fight of his life because the Dems changed the district map, right? Oh, that's unusual that the Democrats would do something sleazy. Very unusual. Not really. He must win, strong on crime, borders, big tax, and regulation cuts. Military and vets. Opponent, Lamb and Pelosi. Puppet weak on crime. Yeah, terrible. Lamb. A puppet, weak puppet, whatever. Whatever I'm trying to say here, okay? Big endorsement for Keith. So let's hear it for Keith, folks, okay? Believe me, that I can tell you. Heading to the great state of Kentucky. Big rally for Congressman Andy Barr. Fantastic guy. Needs his vote for MAGA. Okay? Make America great again. And soon we're going to keep America great, but not again. Okay? You hear the shit they're giving Trump? They're even CNN and MSNBC. They're bringing shit. Stupid. People are so fucking dumb. They're bringing shit up about make America great again. So they're looking at the phrase and they're going, again, like when black people had to sit at the back of the bus. Is that when? But like when they had to, couldn't drink out of the same fountain. Is that when? Couldn't sit at a counter. Is that when? You really think that's what again means? I mean, do you really think? I'm thinking not. But see, this is the games they play with people. So they get these people watching their channel who are not maybe so capable of mind. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, who would listen to that shit and go, yeah, again, as in when? Don't be stupid. Just don't be stupid. Jesus, we have to have some sort of law against being stupid. And then all those channels would go off the air. It would be terrific, right? He's doing a rally tonight. Okay, we're done. No more Trump tweets. There I go. It was a great day. It was cool, though. It was really neat to see the guy, the pastor. I mean, good family, strong family. And that's what you got to be. That's what you got to be. And we've gotten so many hostages back lately, folks. I don't know. Obama got none back without a deal, right? Without a deal. Trump didn't deal. We don't deal. And he said, we don't negotiate for hostages. We don't pay for that. We don't pay ransom because that opens up a whole bunch of problems. And it does. Obviously it does, right? You'll say, they'll pay. Let's get some more. I mean, Obama started doing that shit. Remember does everybody forget they were cutting the heads off of journalists? Obama just sat there, stroking himself. I'm a great guy. Yes, we can. Yeah, you can shit. A dickweed. He fucking just about ruined this whole country. Thank God he's gone. Jeez. And the ego on this guy showing up again and doing speeches and stuff. And yeah. It's so funny to see him now because he's so irrelevant and the stuff he says is just kind of like, yeah, right. Heard that before. You're full of shit. Oh, yeah. I'm glad more people realize that Obama's full of shit now, though. Because they sure didn't before, did they? Oh, 2 times. God, 8 years. Ooh, that was tough. But still, 8 years, Republicans didn't go out and protest violently and bash people's heads in and rip their signs away. You just didn't see this kind of stuff because you don't see that from conservatives. Hence the name conservatives. The conservative saves a bit of water when he's stranded out in the desert. And the Democrat goes, excuse me, but I think I deserve to have that water. That's the difference. There are lots of other examples. Oh, my God. Yeah, so this thing here, where was the, this is just unbelievable. So CNN, lovely CNN, the corrupt news network. It's unbelievable. It's hard to watch this. So they start talking shit.
And we have this now, and now Donald Trump is going.
Here it is.
Kanye West is what happens when Negroes don't read. And we have this now, and now Donald Trump is going to use it and pervert it, and he's going to have somebody who can stand with him and take pictures.
Just looking at Scott's. Listen, black folks are...
So he's laughing because the white guy here pretty much didn't do much, or, he just kind of went. I mean, I'd have broke out and said, you know what, you guys are a bunch of racist fucking pigs. And then they'd have had to cut everything and cut. I don't know why the people show up on this network and put up with that crap. Why, what is this? What is this? Talk how much racism can... Now imagine, here's a stretch. Imagine if Roseanne Barr had said that. She'd be fired. Oh, that's right. She already got fired. You see, it's just everything is so uneven, and they don't understand that unless you stop saying stupid fucking shit like that, Don Lemon, racism just doesn't go away. You ever have a fight with a sibling? Of course, we all have. And the parent has to come in and go, hey, stop, both of you, stop, right? There's the key word, right? Both of you, stop. And then the other one says something and both of you. So this is the point. You can't have one race saying shit or throwing shade on the other and feeling proud, like, oh, yeah, we can say this shit, while the other people behave themselves and they don't say anything. And then you wonder where the trouble comes from. Well, gee, I wonder what's causing all the trouble. It's people like this. I mean, what a complete dick. What? And this isn't the only one they ran. They ran a bunch of these different ones. And then the other thing about them trying to say that the protesters are a mob. And CNN's going, oh, really? We're not going there. That is not a mob. That is not a mob. When back in, when Obama was president, any group of Republicans or conservatives that organize or, peaceful, this big difference, peaceful, not ripping Obama hats off, not throwing sodas in their face, just peaceful. CNN and others called them mobs. I mean, it's just laughable. Good one. It's laughable if you pay attention. If you don't pay attention and you don't know the history, then you just hear this stuff and you go, oh my gosh, yes, he is such a token Negro. I mean, you don't remember, like, oh, excuse me.
About to trade Kanye West in the racial draft, okay? They've had it with him, and he's an attention whore like the president. He's all of a sudden now
Now, one of the things you got to ask yourself about this is, why the hell do they care so much about Kanye West going to the White House? Is Kanye West their slave? Well, is he? What do they care? When Obama had people going to the White House all the time, people because what they're saying about Kanye is, he doesn't know anything about politics. Why is he going in there talking about... Well, when Obama was president and people were showing up and talking and the suggestion stuff, did the CNN go on and go, they don't know what they're talking? No, they went, oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, my gosh, it's so nice to see them at the White House. Oh, fucking stupid. Duh. So see, again, if you didn't know that, then you didn't know that, and you think this is all fresh. It's not fresh. It stinks. It's really old, and it's bad, and it's rancid. It's just disgusting. These people are gross, and I don't understand. I don't understand how these people are still on the air. I mean, Don Lemon went on the other night too, and he said some shit about Kanye's mother's turning over in her grave. Really? I mean, again, why do they care? Why do they care? I don't get it, man. I mean, you could...
The model spokesperson, he's the token Negro of the Trump administration. This is ridiculous. And no one should be taking Kanye West seriously.
Who took people who showed up at the White House during Obama seriously? You all. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I don't have the list, but there were people that showed up. There were a lot of them. Obama was like such a celebrity president. I bet Whoopi Goldberg even showed up in there. Get out of my behind, girl. No problem. I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's so blatant, obviously just This is stupid. This is stupid. These people are not smart. They're spiteful. This is why I don't understand who would vote Democrat in November. You got these people like this, who come on TV. They just throw out racial slurs wherever they want to. Negro, nigger, this, that, and it doesn't matter. White people, doesn't matter. They get it. Nobody does anything to them. Nobody. Have you heard the shit that Snoop Dogg says? And he has a show on TBS or 2 or 1. I don't know. Why does he still have that? Because what they're saying is that, well, that's okay. We like the way he acts racist. But Roseanne, we can't tolerate that. And by the way, the new show, The Conners, it's going to fail bigly. Bigly. Bye-bye. They don't get it. See, they don't get it. They're so blind with hate and spite. They don't get it. And I don't know if they will, but, but thank God for people like me, right, everybody? We got to bring me and Fox News. That's it. It's just me and Fox News. There's no one else. It's just bad. I can't believe it that this is going on right now in just 2018 in our country, in the United States. These people getting on there saying all this racial shit, acting so biased. And if a white person does it, even just one little teeny thing, they go crazy. And the reason that it gets more reaction when it's a white person who says something is because the people who are on their side, CNN, are virtually all of the media. That's why. So they're playing favorites, so to speak. It'd be like the parent. You ever had a parent, and then the parent lets one make the insult, but tells the other one to stop? And usually doesn't end up very well. It doesn't. And when you go through life like that, then you have this really unequal situation, and the other one feels terrible, and it's like, what's the matter? Well, you always treat me like shit. Anyway, the point being, you can't treat people. You can't be biased. This is the whole responsibility of the news networks. All of them. You're supposed to get both sides. That's what Fox News does. Sure, they lean right, but they give you both sides of the story. CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, CBS, Hollywood, HBO, Showtime, Netflix, all those, they give you their side of the story. They don't give you the other. So you don't even know it exists. So if you're so dedicated to those places and you never watch Fox or me, then you don't know this. You don't know any of it. You just think what they say is that's all there is. Okay, back to whatever I was doing. Let me go play my game on my phone again. And Google does the same thing. In your daily news feed, they skew it. They skew it to like them. Same thing. You don't get, unless you specifically set it up. You go to all these apps and stuff. You don't see Fox News there. You'll see CNN, ABC, MSNBC. They play favorites. And it's becoming an epidemic, really, in the country. And that's why I say, I'm not kidding, really, thank God for Fox News, because otherwise everybody would be a zombie of this shit. They'd be, that's all there is. I believe them. Because they wouldn't know. They'd say, this is all the news there is. This is all there is to know. And again, Trump won in 2016, and that's why this mass of the media, that's why they're so pissed and spiteful, because they lost their grip. They lost this control they had. And believe me, folks, they are pissed off, and we don't give a shit, do we, folks? Because we're going to keep pushing it. And when we win in November, they're going to have a conniption fit, believe me. Bigly. It's going to be big. They're going to fucking shit their pants. They're going to shit their pants. Oh, do we have the thingy? Actually, we do. It's really stupid, but just watch this.
Politics real quick. Now, we all hate... I apologize. Nah, I really don't apologize, man, because a lot of my fans get mad at me when I talk bad about him, but I think it's safe to say most people in our culture do not rock with Donald Trump.
You need to know that a lot of your fans is racist. Ain't no fucking way around. Don't even try to put no
I don't even want to put anything around
I do. I don't give a fuck. I tell them straight up, motherfucker. If you like that nigga, you motherfucking racist. Fuck.
If you like that nigga, you motherfucking racist. Look. You see? He gets on, he talks like this. If a white person did that, Their life would be ruined. They'd lose their job, their dog, their wife. I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, they lose everything. This is why racism persists. This asshole. People like this. It should be, you can't be racist, and hey, motherfucker, neither can you. But everybody lets it go, and then you wonder, gee, we really need to solve racism in the problem. What? Tell him. Tell him. Stupid fucking glasses, too, by the way. But, I mean, I could play the rest of it, but we don't need to. We already saw what an asshole he is. He doesn't get it. Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe the elevator goes to the top floor, but the doors don't open with this guy, I'll tell you. Ugh, get him off my screen. He's also very ugly. Very ugly. Ugly man. But he's nasty, and, when you start, he just played that card. So any of that, whoever that other guy, I don't know who the hell these people are. Fucking hip-hop, I have no fucking clue. You kidding me? So, I don't know who he was. He's saying, some of my fans, they say they like Trump. He's going, well, I'm going to tell you right now, they're motherfucking racist. So what he's saying is, there's no two ways about it. He doesn't want to talk to each one of them. He just says, hey, well, if they do, then they're racist. The funny thing is, nobody ever comes forward to say, where's your proof that Trump's racist? You ask them that, and they'll have only one example. And the example I'm talking about. It was before he was even elected. Talking about Mexico. They're not sending their finest. They're sending their rapists and their And, he uses a lot of times a figure of speech. Snoop Dogg, he gets to do it. Why can't Trump do it? I love the excuse, too, when they use shit like this. They go, well, he's not president. Oh, okay. No, he's just responsible for the opinions of a lot of people who listen to him. That's all. He should be more responsible. No? Yeah, he should. So if you want to put a stop to racism, then everybody has to stop. It's like when they took the word away from her. No, you guys can't say nigger. Oh, we can say. And then they call themselves, hey, what up, nigger? Everybody. Like, you're kind of defeating the purpose of, stopping never. Just, forget it. Geraldo Rivera feels the same way I do. He said the same thing. It's just dumb. I mean, you're going to come together as a nation and work on your behavior and your language toward one another, or you're not. You can't have one half of the country trying and the other half going, fuck y'all, white fucking people. You can't. It won't work. Okay? Just a little news flash. Won't work. Stupid. Anyway, so this is the country we live in. So if you vote for Democrats, you're going to have more of that. That's what you want. You want more racism. I'm over it. I'm over it. Well, actually, I'm not over it, as you can tell. I'm far from over it. It pisses me off. It's just, there's no excuse for it. Absolutely no excuse for it. And this whole Kanye thing has just been, people have been going, they're going nuts about it. But it was cute, right? Kanye West in the haze, but Trump sat there. My favorite is when Trump does the arms folded, right? Because you know what that means, right? That means I'm uncomfortable with this. I'm a little uncomfortable. Thank you very much. So we will have a look at it, and I don't know. He's a great guy, isn't he? It's like he's a great guy with his arms folded. He's a great guy. I tell you, he's one tough cookie. It's usually a sign of you're really uncomfortable. Kanye, to me, came off like, I don't know, what would you call it? An unruly kid on a sugar high, I guess. He did. He just kind of seemed a little crazy. I think it's nice, okay, that he was there. I think it's fine. But I have a problem with the fact that there aren't more Americans who aren't wealthy, okay, aren't married to whoever this chick is that has the show. I forget what's her name. I mean, I totally don't watch that shit. It's so the Kardashians. Isn't that the one? I mean, give me a fucking break. Talk about an unrealistic lifestyle. Wouldn't it be nice if some of us regular Americans could also be recognized for the way we feel and the things Kanye, okay, it's great. I understand he's making some points. Some of it was kind of comical. What you think, Mr. President? Well, he sounded like an undisciplined young person who wants to be an idea man. But really, I may have been wrong. I may be wrong. Kanye is a hot mess, okay? He's a hot mess, folks. And speaking of a hot mess, the lunch he requested was actually terrific. I have to agree, okay? Because we love it. It shows that we have things in common because I love KFC as well, just as well as you do. But I don't know what chitlins are. That looked pretty scary, actually. Okay, Kanye, we will stop and frisk. And in fact, if it will make you feel better, we're just going to go ahead and pull police off the streets altogether. Will that be good? That'll be a good thing. We just... I was waiting. I was almost expecting Trump when Kanye started talking about the fatherless stuff, and there's nobody to throw the ball with. And I would Trump to go, Kanye, what do you say, buddy? Let's go toss the ball around. Now let's go. Come on. Tay, what's up, Tay? You can call me Dad if you want. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. Thank you. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, I don't know why it matters to him. A black guy goes to the White House and they have a conniption fit. Notice they didn't insult Jim Brown. They said nothing about him. See, they just got it out for Kanye. Because he's so successful or something. I don't know. Still beyond me how you could succeed with rap, but okay. Beyond the Sugar Hill Gang, hey, they were cool. That's back when rap was fun. It was fun. I had that whole song memorized. Believe me, that I can tell you. I remember it because I bet my neighbors down the street that I could memorize the whole thing. And I did. It was like 16 minutes, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. It was like really long. And I memorized the whole thing and they were like, oh. I said, ha. I did just like them too. Hippie to the hippie to hip hip a hop. I remember the whole, I don't remember it now, but I remember. And the chicken tastes like wood. It was fun. It was fun. And then these people got to come along and turn into something stupid and nasty and vile and insulting and racist. And it's like, what the fuck is the matter with you people? And then they bitch about real racism. Whoa. I got a question. What happened to the fucking FCC? It's like they just vanished. Oh, okay, we're going to back off now. Jeez. Nice, thank you. By the way, so back now the Kavanaugh thing, Kavanaugh, he got, this was a wonderful thing. Now there's a story that witchcraft, these witches are going to get together and cast spells. They're going to take care of it that way. They're going to cast spells against Kavanaugh and rapists. So, wow, must be pretty powerful. Hey, just add in criminals, gangbangers, and thieves and stuff. We don't need police anymore, right? This would be great. Witches. Give me a fucking break. If they worked, if everything they did worked, well, let's just say they'd have a lot of TV shows and we wouldn't need police or anything else, right? Let's get real. Here's my prediction about November. This is how I see it. You can make fun of me if you want. Excuse me. Oh, this dumb thing. Hang on a minute, will you? So, my prediction for November. The Democrats are going to lose. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. And, when you look at what they've been doing since they lost 2016, the election, when they lose the House, the Senate, whatever, they're going to go apeshit because they're undisciplined, they're unruly, they're nasty, they're mean, they're spiteful, they're hateful. So what happens when someone like that loses? I mean, a sore loser, essentially, a serious, major sore loser. What happens? What's going to happen? I hate to say it. Really, I do. I think we're going to have some sort of domestic terrorism going on. because they're going to feel like it's all they got left. They won't work, of course, but I think we're going to have some really crazy shit going on. And so we better be on your toes, believe me. Who knows? Even the voting, the polls, you could see some nasty shit go on there. Might be a good place to hang out and get some videos so you can put it up on YouTube. Look at this, viral. But that's my prediction. I think Democrats are going to win, or Republicans are going to win handily, and Democrats are going to lose, and they're all going to sit there the same way they did on the night of the election of President Trump. And they're like going, nah, there's no way. This just in, Trump wins. They were like, is that right? I think it's going to be the same thing. They're going to lose, and they're going to go ape shit. So be ready. I'm just telling you, be ready. Be ready. This is going to be pretty nasty, I do believe. So, lastly, I got more, but I'm not going to go on. It's Saturday. I want to get out of here. All right. What's this? Oh, interesting. Yeah. So, ironically, the violent message from the Democrats is the same message from a sexual assaulter. Just let that sink in. So, have you ever had, you get email spam and shit like this? And everybody, you think they have all these programs to supposedly take care of it, and you keep getting it? Another one. Because they keep switching the name, they keep switching the site. So, here's some new ones that have come up now. I mean, there's all kinds of instead of the .com, then you got .org, .net. Now, here's some ones. I haven't seen these, but now here's one that's called .jp. And another one called .site, S-I-T-E. Great. So there's a way that whenever I get a spam, there's a way I set it up in my my message rules, and I never see from them again. Maybe I'll show you guys how to do that once. So, Reddit posting. I have a Reddit account or two. It's so stupid, really, all these places. And you go and you post something, and you just post something, on this and that. People react. And then, of course, me, I go there to, one of them was a bunch of just Trump supporters. And I'm like, oh, these guys all love this stuff. So I go and I put up a couple links of the show reading Trump's tweets. I was like, you guys all love this. Blah, 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 blah. I get a message back. You've been banned for 1 day. No self-publicizing, whatever. And I'm like, what, are you fucking kidding me? What do you think? What do you mean I can't? Okay. And of course, if you try to make another account and do this, I was like, okay, all right. First of all, my message is this. Reddit is vote up, vote down. People post stupid shit all the time. So if I post this stuff and nobody likes it, I'm probably going to get the message, right? Isn't that how it works? My point, though, is, what do they care? Right? What do they fucking care? I post something on Reddit. Hey guys, check it out. Oh, he's just trying to get subscribers. Well, yeah, but I'm posting shit that I think they'll really enjoy. It's entertainment for them. It's news for them. Jesus Christ. I mean, they make it like you can't post that here. Really? And it's so funny because within the Trump site, they always make these comments like, oh, yeah, the big government. Oh, Big Brother is watching. Oh, they don't let you do anything. And then I do that. And they go, oh, you can't do that here. I can't do that here on a Trump site. Okay, bro. Okay. It's cool, man. It's cool. Stupid. Anyway, just wanted to get that out. And, of course, John Mayer, he's against toxic masculinity now. Actually, I wish, it's so funny. Whenever any show you watch it, they start talking about toxic masculinity. They'll have someone on, she'll be going, yes, I know, it's terrible and all this. They never mention my favorite thing. They never mention rap. Because that would shut the whole conversation down. There's toxic masculinity. Urban Chicago is filled with toxic masculinity. Yeah, maybe it is a problem. But then you wouldn't have any military. You wouldn't have, you might as well just castrate people at birth. And then that might, We should pick them out, you know, by their family. Who are you? What do you do? Okay, yeah, you, what? You do what? Yeah, no. Yeah, castrate this one. You what? You don't have a job? Yeah, castrate him. You know, pick them out. I don't know. But you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't. Of course, you'd have to get rid of football, soccer, boxing. It's just such a dumb argument. You know, nobody would be rescued if you got rid of toxic, you know, like from a burning building. If there's, you know, it's not, there's nothing toxic about masculinity. It just is. Now, well, of course, the toxic element would be, you know, the rap, the show-offs. I suppose there could be an element of toxic there. But Mayer's trying to make it sound like toxic masculinity is a guy who walks into a bar and just expects he can take whatever girl he wants. That's kind of rich coming from a fucking music artist that stands and sings there on stage and has backstage fucking show. Oh, John Mayer has invited you backstage for a toxic masculinity hour. Duh. I'm serious, man. Give me a break. And by the way, there's apparently a bunch of Hondurans marching through Mexico, coming to the U.S. again. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it again. Probably we're gonna let them all in, and it's just really sad. It's really sad. That's why we need a wall. And like Trump says, with a big door, right? See, and then they have to come in single file. Who are you? Okay, yes, no, are these your children? Oh, these are my children. Okay, do you have ID? No ID. See, they trick you. That's the whole problem. And you know the old saying, fool me once. Well, we get fucking fooled all the time, and then we get fooled again. So there's got to be some process. And I think the most importantly, though, why don't they go and make their fucking country great again? Why are they going to come here? They're going to make our country shit again. That's what they're going to do here. Not that don't see, this is where people get the wrong point. They're going, oh, you think so? No, look. The people who come here, a lot of times, they have no job skills. It's not the same. This isn't the fucking 1700s, okay? These are people who are coming here without a pot to piss in. It's not to say they can't contribute, but they're weighing on our economy. They're weighing on our job market. It's just simple math. I'm serious. Why don't they concentrate? Why don't we need to be helping them make their country great. If we're giving them money, we need to not give them money. We need to give them other things that ensure that their people are getting their fair share of whatever we're giving them, because obviously the money's, there's probably a shitload of corruption down there. But, you know, you don't just, you know, it's like taking somebody into your home, okay? And then you take them in. I think we've all been through this. There's a movie about this, right? It's John Larroquette. It's called Madhouse. Yeah, that one. Watch Madhouse. That's a perfect example. I just thought I got to put that on Twitter. It's it. That's it. It's the movie Madhouse. You let one in, you do a favor. Turns out they're not really reciprocating or appreciative of the favor you did, and they're making a mess. They're not cleaning it up. And then they bring in some friends of theirs. And because you're so accommodating, you say, well, okay. And then they're not cleaning their shit up, and they're not either. Maybe one does, but the rest of them are kind of more than that one. So it doesn't work. And then, you know, some other family member comes in. I mean, it's just, it's the old cascading effect. It's terrible. You can't do it. You have to have some order to it. You can't just flood in. It should be common sense, right? Again, it should be common sense. Why isn't it? I don't know. Get with it. All right, that's it, folks. I'm Michael Clive. And I will be back on Monday, I think. It's Saturday. All right, folks, have a great weekend, and remember to vote. Remember to vote. Just go all the way down. Red, 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 okay? Keep that in mind. If you vote for a Democrat, remember, you may as well be voting for lawlessness and stupid rioting and people trying to get in your door, trying to claw at your door. You know. All right. We'll see you.